Okay, so in the start we're gonna install Kali Linux on Vmware. So on Vmware we're gonna install the Kali Linux ISO file. And yeah, so let's just start it. So first go to the kali.org/download and get this one. So Kali Linux 64-bit installer. Download that and put it on your desktop. So next we're gonna download VMware. So vmware.com. So on vmware.com, go to downloads, free product, workstation player, and this one, download now. And so if you done downloading the workstation and getting the ISO file, let's just start it. So let's just install it. So on your VMware workstation, you're gonna create new virtual machine. So create this and installer this image file, browse, select your Kali Linux ISO file, open, next, name it your, let's say Kali.test, something like that, next. So 20 gig, so I'm gonna delete it anyway. So it's up to you if you want 100 gig or something like that. It's absolute, it's up to you. So next, so customize. So we want this to have 8. So it depends if you can have 8 core or I'm gonna give it 10. So I have 16 GB. Close and finish. It's so easy, and you know what? Play start. So this is the hardest part. So we're gonna install it. So before we start installing, if you have antivirus, you should turn it off because it will detect something on Kali Linux if we install this. So you should turn it off for now. And yeah, let's just start it. So click install. So this one, install. Okay, so English, United States, American English. So next, just next. And at this point, you should turn off your antivirus because it will get error. So when I try to install this before we tutorial, I got an error. So I don't know what's the error at some point. So it's antivirus. Okay, host name, let's say Kali, and domain, no, we don't have, so continue. Full name to the new user, so let's say Kali, and username for your account, Kali, and your password. Okay, so you need to put your password in here. And continue. Okay, so Eastern, so I'm not gonna specify the time zone on this one, so it's up to you. Okay, so guided use the entire disk. So this one, click all file in one partition. So finish the partition and write and change the disk. Do you want to write and change the disk? Yes. Okay, so continue. We don't have proxy, so we leave blank, continue. Okay, so if you don't turn off your antivirus at this point, it will, on this the installation software, you will get an error and the installation will fail at some point because antivirus will detect this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we're working on virtual machine, so we're gonna delete this later on. So Kali Linux is so popular, everyone try to attack this and try to exploit or something like that. That's why you should never install this on your software. You should do it on virtual machine. Okay, so I'm gonna post on this one, so it will take some time on this part, so I'm gonna post it for now. Okay, so let's resume it. So software selection, just enter. Okay, so in this part you're gonna get an error if you I told you on the last one, you should turn off your antivirus on this one. Okay, so I'm gonna post it on here. Okay, so finish installation and continue. We're done. We're done on the installation, so we're gonna log in now. Okay, Kali Linux Genio, click that. At this point, we're absolutely done. Okay, we're here. This is the Kali Linux. Okay, Kali. So your password. Oh. Okay, so yeah, so this is how we're gonna install Kali Linux on Vmware. So thank you for watching.